to, honestly, kind of just a weird, random one-off video that I decided I wanted to do. I honestly haven't tested my house since probably 6 or 7 years ago, and how I identify, like what house I identify in has probably changed in that time period. So I'm just curious to see how this is going to respond, and I'm curious if it'll line up with where I think that I am. Start the sorting ceremony. I'm gonna try to talk my way through this, but honestly, I don't know how much explanation there's gonna be for a lot of these. So I think I'd go with forest. I actively do like going for walks in the woods. I do it a lot. So then this one, which road tempts you most? The twisting, leaf-strewn paths through woods, which is already a tempting offer. The wide, sunny, grassy lane. The narrow, dark, lantern-lit alley. That's intriguing for other reasons. The cobbled street lined with ancient buildings. So I don't want to say the woods again. Because, yeah, that's cool, but I don't know. That's probably third. But the wide, sunny, grassy lane being in the bottom for me, that's just... There's nothing of interest to me, because I feel like I can see all of it. The narrow, dark, lantern-lit alley, I think, is the one that the part of me that doesn't have anxiety would want to take. The part of me that has anxiety and recognizes all of the terrible things in the world is like, that's a murder trap. So, it might be the cobbled street lined with ancient buildings. Because first of all, ancient buildings are cool. Cobbled street is still a chore to walk on, but not as bad as nothing. And it's a little bit wider, so it feels less murder plot. So let's go with that one. Okay. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? I know the correct answer is owl. I understand that the correct answer is owl because they are the only ones that are in any way beneficial. Like the other cats or toads, you're just bringing a pet. Owls play an active role in society. So I recognize that that is the correct answer. Now I'm not choosing it because I'm way too much of a cat person. A ginger cat. He kind of looks like my little boy. A white cat. Siamese. Tabby. Black. So that actually is kind of the coloring of my boy. He's a little more white. My boy is white with ginger spots, right? Whereas this is mostly ginger. But it's the right color scheme. I think I have to say black cat. Because that is, I have wanted a black cat for as long as I can remember. And, a pure black. We've had a lot of black cats in my family that all had, white mittens or, the white chest. But were primarily black. I want a true black cat. Which would you rather be? Liked, trusted, feared, envied, imitated, or praised? Praised I don't care about. I don't care enough about what other people think of me. imitated, whatever. Like, I don't know why anybody would want to be imitated. Envied, maybe for certain things, but no, I don't think envied is a big draw for me. Feared I could again care less about. And liked I feel like I could care less about, so by default it's trusted, which trusted makes sense for my job. Like, I'm a reporter. I need to be like that. I need to be trusted. I need people to trust me in order for them to talk to me so that I can do my job. So I feel like the one that would go above trusted for me, which isn't on here, is respected. My first and foremost is wanting to be respected. But that's not an option, so we'll go with trusted. Black or white, there's no rhyme or reason to these. I think that does mean that I'm at the end of the quiz though. Black or white? Let's just go black. I like dark things. Like, I like dark colors in my wardrobe a lot. So, and I tend to surround myself with black furniture and such. So, the sorting hat is ready to make its decision. That is not what I was expecting at all. You're a Gryffindor. Courage, bravery, determination. I am really surprised to get Gryffindor, because I feel like that's the house that I'm the least. Like I was talking about earlier with my, like, philosophy of how I treat people, feels very Hufflepuff to me. Of just, I don't care anything about you. I'm gonna offer you the same respect that I would anybody else. That's just my nature. And that feels very Hufflepuff to me. My job is to learn. Like, I'm a journalist. I learn about things and people and tell stories about them. And so that feels like, and that passion for learning is part of what got me into journalism, because every day there's something new to learn about. So that feels very Ravenclaw. And then I am also very ambitious in my career. I don't necessarily care about being at the biggest paper or doing the biggest story of the day or anything like that. And I think that goes back to the part of me that's Hufflepuff of just, I don't care, everything that's happening is equally important. But in terms of the ambition, I want to be involved. I want to be hands-on. I don't do well, and this is something that I've learned recently, I don't do well in situations where I feel like I'm not involved in the conversation, or I don't know anything that's going on. Like, the ambition doesn't translate into ambition on myself, per se, although I do want to, like, go into leadership and rise up the ranks, and, like, yes, I want to do that, and that is a form of ambition. But I don't want to do that in a situation that jeopardizes the rest of the paper or jeopardizes my coworkers. I want all of us to be ambitious and striving together, which is, I think, a very Slytherin Hufflepuff hybrid kind of thing. But in terms of courage or bravery, I just don't really care. I kind of just do my thing. And, like, that's it. I just don't care. I think that maybe the one Gryffindor factor that I could definitely see in myself is determination. Because I am at the point in my life where I get an idea and I'm just gonna roll with it. Like, I get an idea and I'm gonna do what I have to do to make it happen. I get very head stuck into projects like that of I am determined, I'm gonna make this happen, I'm gonna do this thing, I'm gonna make this happen. So I can see the determination. I don't see courage or bravery at all. I have a very close friend who swears up and down that I am a Hufflepuff. Will not listen to any other nonsense besides that. So, I don't know. This was fun. I might do the other quizzes on here. I know I've done the wand one before. I'm pretty sure that I did the Patronus one, but I probably only did it once or twice. So I'd be curious. I might do more of these. We'll see. But in the meantime, thank you for, I guess, watching and listening to my random ramble and tell stories and talk about myself for 20 minutes. If you liked it, the like, subscribe, bell button, all those things that you already know about are down in the description. And I will see you next time.